everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Emma, and yes, on today's news we have Rema, the king of raves and roses, and we also have WRBLO Davido on the news, and I'll be rounding up the news with Buju Benson. But before going on to what we have for you on the news today, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. I really do appreciate you. And also, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Alright, so starting off the news, we have Rema. Yes, Rema has been in the news a lot recently because of this particular album, Raves and Roses. And we all know that yes, on this particular album, Rema decided to feature only international acts, and there's a time when he came online to talk about the fact that if he's gonna make music with you, you need to have some sort of relationship with him, like you guys literally need to bond. So that is Rema coming out to say that him not working with Nigerian artists means maybe they don't have some sort of relationship, or maybe they did not bond. But then a whole lot of his fans, or a whole lot of people on Twitter, have actually come out to bash Rema on this particular album that he actually dropped, talking about the fact that Rema has been trying to mingle or create relationship with the Nigerian acts just because maybe they feel that this particular album is actually a failed project. I know there's been a whole lot of talks because of this one. Some people actually agree to what this Twitter user actually said on Twitter. Some people actually do not agree. But then we all know that recently Rema has been doing the whole bromance with some of our Nigerian artists on Twitter. Talk about Fireboy. When he had the question and answer section with his fans, he talked about the fact that he had so many songs recorded with Fireboy. But then why has he not dropped anyone? And he also went ahead to say it's going to be dropping the deluxe version for Raves and Roses, and his fans are like, okay, maybe that is when we'll be actually having more of Nigerian artists work with Rema. And also the fact that he posted stuff about him and Oxlade on Twitter. So this is why some Twitter users are actually coming out to say he's trying to create that relationship with this guy just because the buzz he was expecting to get around Raves and Roses did not actually come through. So we're going to be going through some of the tweets that were actually made on Twitter. So this one at Santaroni says Rema actually thought that Raves and Roses album was gonna be lit, so he swiftly disassociated himself from all Nigerian artists. Look at him now, man trying to force the relationship back. Then he said, ain't scared of none of your agenda now in the mud. So there was a time when Rema made a video and he came out to say he's not scared of any of our faves. So this is what this particular user is actually trying to shade him with, and him also talking about the fact that Raves and Roses did not get the buzz that Rema was thinking this particular album was going to get. Now he has come out to say he's going to be dropping the deluxe version of this particular album, and also he's been trying to create some sort of relationship with Nigerian artists. All right, so this one at Valentina says bruh, you are not lying. Firstly, he said he doesn't care about Nigerian artists. After the album tanked, he posted Sumba, use Oxlade for clout, man's been moving like an influencer. Yes, we all know that Rema posted something about Sumba on his Twitter handle, and the whole bromance with Oxlade. So this user is trying to say the reason why Rema is actually doing this one is because according to her, the album tanked and did not get the buzz that Rema was thinking this particular album was going to get. And this particular user at Eshu Lau, okay, so I'm not Yoruba, so I might not be able to pronounce this particular one properly, actually came out to disagree with them. And he said, what I don't really understand is how a right-thinking person would say Raves and Roses is not doing well. Do you know how many countries the song is charting on at the moment? Bitterness is like a poison. If you choke on it, well, Agbaya. So this particular one has come out to disagree with them and said, what, Raves and Roses is actually doing amazingly well and also charting in a whole lot of countries. So he actually does not agree with them that Raves and Roses is actually a failed project. And this one says, fam, did Nigerian artists show him love? One time they were mocking his lyrics. The album is doing okay though. So this particular user has come out to say Nigerian artists did not show Rema love when he dropped the Rave and Roses album, and also said at some point they were mocking his lyrics, and the people that they said were actually mocking his lyrics was actually Zlatan and also Burna Boy. So he has come out to say they did not show him love, so they should not expect him to want to actually work with them on any project. And this user also said 157 this week, and 175 the following week. Such progress. I don't have issue with the album, but comparing it with Made in Lagos, you get score for head. So they actually went ahead to compare Rema's Raves and Roses with Made in Lagos to actually say, you know, Rema's Rave and Roses has actually done more than Made in Lagos has actually done. And this particular user has come out to say, you know what, I don't have an issue with the particular album. So to me, the album is good. But then coming out to say, you know, Rema Raves and Roses is actually better than Made in Lagos is you not being alright in the head. All right, guys, so away from Rema, we have WRBLO. Yes, WRBLO is always in the news. So recently WRBLO has been seen, you know, working out in the gym, trying to get fit, because it seems like this year is going to be WRBLO's tour year. Like, this guy is going to be going on a whole lot of tour this year. We all know that he's actually preparing for his We Rise by Lifting Others tour, and he's also preparing for his North American tour, and his fans are actually like very excited all over the world. His fans have actually come out to say, you know what, WRBLO's ticket is actually very expensive, and you know, also getting the ticket is actually on another level. Like this user says, buying at Davido's ticket now, well, every 2 seconds ticket has been taken by another fan. I beg, another fan should go and rest. So literally she's actually been trying to get ticket, but then every 2 seconds she tries to, you know, go on the site to get ticket. They tell her that another fan has taken the ticket, and she has come to say, you know, another fan, just wait for me to buy the ticket. So despite the fact that these tickets are actually very expensive, fans are saying, you know what, we're gonna come out for Davido. We're coming out to show him love. We do not care how long it takes us to get the ticket, and we don't care how expensive these tickets are. We would be coming out for Davido. We're going to be buying this ticket, and we're also, you know, we're also going to make sure that we give Davido and show him all of the love and support that he deserves. All right, guys, so lastly on the news, we have Buju Benson. Yes, Buju Benson actually, you know, has made his fans really angry this period, and the reason is because he has refused to drop, you know, Kilometer remix with Zinoleesky, and his fans have been begging, you know what, Buju, just actually give us this particular song already. You know, today he's coming to say there's an issue with this one, and tomorrow he's coming out to say there's a technical issue, and his fans are saying, you know what, Benson, we've been waiting for this song for a very long time. Is it that you drop it or you keep it to yourself? And he actually promised them that he was going to be dropping this particular song around last month, but he went ahead to drop only for days, and he did not give them, you know, Kilometer remix. Now his fans have come out to say, you know what, Benson, we do not want Kilometer remix anymore. Keep it to yourself. All right, so this Twitter user says, now insecure, they worry the old troll member. So we all know there was a time when Buju was always trolling artists. That was actually before he came, you know, to limelight. So this user is actually saying that, you know what, Buju is actually, you know, insecure about dropping this particular song, because, you know, around the time when he said he was going to drop the song, he actually dropped a snippet, and people came out saying Zinoleesky, you know, murdered this particular one. So people are saying that Benson is actually, you know, insecure about dropping this particular one because he maybe does not want Zinoleesky to take all of the shine for this particular one. Then this user says, we don't want Kilometer remix again. Benson should enjoy it to himself. So yes, he has come to say, we do not want Kilometer remix. We've been begging you for it, and you refuse to give us this remix. So right now, we don't want it anymore. Just keep it to yourself, Benson. And also this user says, he should drop it. Zino will help push that jam viral. So like I said, you know, there's been talks that Zino actually, you know, killed his own part on this particular song, and maybe that is the reason why Benson is actually feeling insecure to drop the song, because he doesn't, maybe he doesn't want, you know, Zino to take all of the shine on this particular one. So this user has said, we actually don't want the remix, he should drop it, and Zinoleesky is going to, you know, help him push the song and get the buzz he wants for this particular song, Kilometer remix. All right, guys, so with Benson, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about the news in the comment section, guys, and you know, be in the comment section responding to some of your comments, if not all. We'll see what you do for us here on the channel, and we really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.